There are some things that will come to any foreigner in Ghana as a complete shock. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some of these things. Ghana has become such a popular tourist destination for many people. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some unusual things about Ghana, so when you experience it when you're finally here, you're not completely thrown off. Let's get right into it. The first thing that is likely to come to you as a shock is the fact that Ghana doesn't really use street names like that. You will find roads that have street names, but generally if you're trying to locate a place, it doesn't really work when you put the actual street name in the GPS. The best way to go about it is to actually put the name of the restaurant or whatever it is you're trying to access. If it's someone's house, then they can send you the exact location as well. That works well. But street names, putting, let's say, number 1 whatever street, it rarely ever works. And also another common way that people will direct you is they will use something that stands out within the area. So they might say there's a blue kiosk on this side. When you get there, you've got to turn left or turn right, or it could be like a food seller or something of that sort. But generally, street names don't work out this way like it does in many other places. The other thing that might come as a shock to most people is the fact that to rent a home out here, a lot of the time you're expected to pay at least a year upfront, even up to 2 years for some people. This is how it works in most places. I don't know how these rules were established, but for the most part, that's how it works. A lot of the times, the only places where you can renew on a monthly basis is the Airbnb type places where it's already fully furnished. So with those ones, they're basically like hotels. So you're paying per night anyway. And so if you're paying for a month, it's okay. But unfurnished homes that you have to do up, a lot of the time, you have to be prepared to pay at least a year minimum, all the way up until 2 years. Some people would even accept 3 years if you can afford it. I know it's unusual for many, but out here, it's quite normal. The other unfortunate thing, which will come as a shock to many, is the fact that in Ghana, there isn't too many free parks that are accessible to the public, that you can go and sit, read a book, relax. There really isn't any at all. Like, you can't find them anywhere. The only ones that I can think of the top of my head is the Ibri Gardens. Over there, you could do a picnic or something like that, but even that is paid, and it's not necessarily like made to be a public park as such. But within Accra, I don't really know of any that is a public park, free, accessible. You can just go and relax. It's not a common thing at all. It's quite unfortunate. Hopefully there'll be some improvements in the future, but for now, that's something to be aware of. The other thing you guys need to know is people experience Ghana completely differently. Depending on where you choose to stay, who you associate with in the time that you're here, and how much money you're willing to spend, your experience can be completely different. That's something to bear in mind when you're looking at coming here. If you want to be in Accra, do all the clubbing stuff, you can. If you want to do rural stuff, you can. If you want to be in between, you can. You really get to choose and do what you please. The final point I will make is how random and interesting the names of some places are. Last week, I went to an area called Broadcasting. Like, what? Is that such a random name? But apparently there used to be a Ghana Broadcasting Corporation office out that way, and because of that, they named that area that. There's other places that you find. There's a place called Casino, just because like a million years ago, there used to be a casino in that place. They call the whole area Casino. There's parts of Ashaiman that are called Switzerland, Washington. There's other places that are called Jerusalem, Israel, like all sorts of names you will find out here. I find it hilarious when I find out about all these places and their names. It's always quite fascinating to me. If there's any interesting names that you guys have found out about different places in Ghana, make sure you share that in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If there's anything that you have found quite fascinating about Ghana, let me know in the comment section below. For the Ghanaians that watch me as well, if there's anything that you feel like people will be surprised by, let me know that and I guess I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to follow your bliss. So now life is short. Follow your bliss. Na nipa ye den. Follow your bliss. Na di besi biya and follow your bliss. Na day ne mada. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. There are some things that will come to a... Ghana has become such a popular let me do it again. Why Thank you.